At the 2026 French Open, a tennis player ranked 114th in the world loses a Grand Slam final in straight sets. The final score was 6-3, 6-3. If you look at the raw statistics, it isn't an unusual outcome. Players with triple-digit rankings lose matches like that every day. But this specific player had no business stepping onto court Philippe Chatrier in the first place. 2 weeks earlier, she wasn't even in the tournament. She had to manually win her way in, match by match, just to earn a seat at the table. When you look at the physical and mental toll required to reach that final match, the straight sets loss at the end is the least interesting part of her story. 9 years earlier, in 2017, a teenage Maja Chwalińska stood on a hard court in Melbourne. She was playing in the Australian Open girls' doubles final. Her partner that day was another Polish teenager named Iga Świątek. Świątek would go on to win multiple Grand Slams and secure her place as a defining figure in modern tennis. Their paths diverged immediately. While Świątek climbed the rankings rapidly, Chwalińska's trajectory fractured. By 2021, Chwalińska reached a breaking point. Dealing with severe depression, she stepped away from the sport completely. 4 months later, she returned. She was essentially starting over, ranked outside the world's top 300, playing in small, untelevised tournaments on outer courts that rarely draw a crowd. Building a career in professional sports rarely follows a clean, upward curve. For some, the process is a slow, invisible climb back up from absolute zero. This diagram shows a Grand Slam singles draw. Most of the 128 spots are locked in early for top players. The remaining fraction is filled through a preliminary tournament, tennis's hidden layer. To qualify, a player must win 3 consecutive matches. Lose once and you go home. This phase of the competition takes place in the days before the main event. It happens on generic outer courts, far from broadcast cameras, where players fight for a single opportunity on the main stage. Going into the 2026 French Open, Chwalińska was ranked 114th. She had to navigate every round of this gauntlet just to be permitted entry into the main tournament. Surviving 3 consecutive knockout matches is an exhausting task that eliminates thousands of professionals every year, and winning it only puts you at the starting line. Her reward for qualifying was a first-round match against Zheng Qinwen. Facing an Olympic gold medalist is an exceptionally difficult draw for a player who has already spent 3 matches grinding through qualifying. Chwalińska dismantled her. She won the match decisively, dropping only 4 games across both sets. She advanced, and then she eliminated the 23rd seed, Elise Mertens. Mertens was the first of 3 seeded players she would knock out of the bracket. With each round, the perception of her run shifted. She stopped being a qualifier who caught a lucky break and became a persistent disruption on the draw sheet. The semifinal pitted her against Diana Shnaider. Up a set and tied late in the second, Chwalińska had a 4-hand winner down the line. She converted her first match point to win 7-6, 6-4. Winning that match advanced her to the final. It also broke through a statistical barrier rarely seen in the history of the sport. Since the Open era began in 1968, countless professionals have entered Grand Slam qualifying tournaments. Across nearly 60 years of attempts, only one other player, man or woman, had ever navigated from the qualifying rounds all the way to a major singles final. That was Emma Raducanu at the 2021 US Open. Chwalińska had just entered a statistical category shared by exactly one other person. In the press conference afterward, she didn't have a rehearsed statement ready. Overwhelmed, she told reporters it felt like a dream and simply apologized. This was an unguarded athlete trying to process her reality. 4 years earlier, she had walked away from tennis completely. Now, she was 1 victory away from a Grand Slam title. The final matched her against Mirra Andreeva, a heavily favored 19-year-old. For the opening set, Chwalińska dictated the tactical terms. She relied on variety, mixing spins, slices, and drop shots to disrupt Andreeva's rhythm and build an early 3-2 lead. But then the reality of her opponent's power took hold. Andreeva finally settled in, stepped inside the baseline, and reeled off 10 consecutive games to secure the championship with a 6-3, 6-3 win. It is tempting to look at the final score, see straight sets, and dismiss her run simply because she didn't win the trophy. But Chwalińska did what thousands of professional players spend their entire lives trying to achieve. And she did it after sinking outside the top 300. Her story is a reminder that value in professional sports isn't strictly defined by the player holding the trophy at the end. For Maja Chwalińska, the victory was surviving the abyss to earn the right to stand on that clay.